You've been taught that money comes from hard work. You've been told more effort equals more income. But deep down, you know that that's not true. Not always. You've seen people working two jobs and still struggling. And you've seen others who seem to magnetize wealth with less effort but a different energy. So, what if I told you that it's not your hustle that creates abundance? It's not your grind that guarantees overflow. It's not even your skill set that makes you wealthy. It's your energetic state, the frequency you live in. It's the identity you assume before you ever make a move. So let's break this down. And yes, we're going to use a whiteboard because once you see what money is really responding to, you'll stop fighting the wrong battles. Okay. Money doesn't obey efforts, it mirrors energy. Yeah, that's so important to remember. So let's say this is effort, and let's say that this is energy. It's going to obey your energy. That's where you're going to find the most money. Right. So, have you ever met someone who works tirelessly? They're always available, always taking on more, always doing what's asked, but still they're broke. And you really need to ask why. Because the reason is, which you probably won't expect, is that money isn't distributed by effort, it's distributed by energetic alignment. Now, there are people working half as much as you and making 10 times more. There are people with less talent, but more results. And this doesn't mean that you should stop working. Of course not. It means you should stop assuming effort is the key because it's not. Effort is just a tool, but energy is the lock. And if the lock doesn't recognize your energy, the vault stays shut. Okay. So the next one we have number 2, money tunes into your signal. Okay. Not your sweat. And that's a good one here. We got this guy here, and we'll just put us a little antenna here. Signal. That's what money's going to tune to. Okay. And what does that mean? It means the way you feel about money before it shows up determines how it shows up. So, are you anxious about money? Then it avoids you. Are you neutral? Then it trickles. But are you open, grounded, and powerful? Then that's when it's going to flow. And why? Because money responds to clarity. Now imagine a radio station that's broadcasting, let's say 92.5 FM, but you're tuned to 104.3 FM. You'll never hear it, no matter how loud they broadcast, because money's frequency is clear: abundance, expansion, clarity, ownership. But if you're broadcasting fear, doubt, and desperation, you're not a match. Okay? Okay, and then the next one. The hidden variable is energetic congruence. Oh, I hope that you can see that. So we got a guy here. He's checking all boxes for congruence. He got money. But this guy is not aligned. So let's say he just got an empty wallet. You know, have no money in it. So yeah, got person A, person B. The difference between person A and person B, inner alignment, y'all. Inner alignment means your beliefs, actions, and identity agree. Most people don't have that. They act rich but believe they're broke. They talk big but assume small. And money can feel that contradiction. Money doesn't follow your public image, it follows your private vibration. Okay? Okay. Last one is money reflects what you assume is true. Mm, that's a good one. So we got a guy here. He's saying, this is what he's saying enough all the time. I don't have enough money. Oop. It's not enough money. I don't have enough. But what's happening? Let's look at this. Let's just say this is but he's reflecting, so we'll just make this a mirror. See that? Money reflects what you assume is true. And here's the secret: money is not personal, it's not emotional, and it doesn't judge. It mirrors you. So if you unconsciously believe money is hard to get, there's never enough, people like me don't get rich. If you've heard yourself say that, please pay attention because money will reflect that back. It doesn't ask what's true, it reflects what you assume is true. And so the fastest way to shift your income is to shift what you expect. Not fake affirmations, but deep assumption shifts. The kind that says, I don't chase money, I hold the energy that calls it. Okay? All right. Good one. You want more than you feel worthy. Ooh, wait. This is a good one because people don't realize that. So we got, this is your desires, everything you want. Oh, I want the house. I want the car. I want the trips. I want the clothes. But then we got worthiness. You barely feel worthy. if you want money but don't even feel worthy of it, you create the resistance. The scale tips. Most people want more than they feel comfortable receiving, and you might even reject opportunities without realizing it, or undercharge, or procrastinate, or sabotage a launch that you may have. Why? Because the subconscious mind says, I'm not someone who has that kind of life. So no matter how much you want it, you don't let yourself keep it. And what's the fix for that? It's to raise your baseline of deserving. Start seeing wealth as an extension of who you already are, not a reward you still need to earn. Okay, here's the last one. This one's good too. When belief breaks the circuit, money can't flow. So we got our guy here. We got our money here. Here's the circuit. No belief. The circuit is being broken because of your lack of belief. So money's not going to be able to flow. No belief equals no current. And think of yourself like a battery. Action is only half of the story, because if the belief isn't strong, the circuit is going to break. It's like building an amazing product but believing no one will buy it. That breaking belief kills the current. Money flows through closed circuits. I believe it's mine. I act like it's done. I open the channel. That's when results will feel instant, because there's no contradiction. You're not asking, you're assuming. You're not begging, you're commanding. Okay? So what did we just learn here, y'all? We learned that money doesn't care about effort. It responds to energy. Your frequency sets your income ceiling. Inner alignment is more powerful than outer action. Money mirrors your assumptions, not your affirmations. You'll only allow what you believe you deserve, and belief completes the circuit, because without it, nothing flows. And now here's the key though. Most people don't even know what frequency they're living in. They can't even feel the mismatch because it's their normal. And that's where we're going to go next. In this next video, I'll help you identify the exact frequency you've been living in and how to shift it. Because until you see your own money energy clearly, you're just guessing. And you don't need to guess anymore. You need to command. You need to align. You need to assume the signal that money already recognizes, because your frequency is the foundation and everything else follows.